After a 2016 survey, it is estimated that there are 3.9 million children living in poverty in the UK. That's 9 out of 30 children, which is the average size of a class. So how does this affect children, and more importantly, how does this affect their development? It's estimated that in Slough, Berkshire, that there are 8,000 children living in poverty. Food banks are a non-profitable, charitable organisation which focuses on the distribution of food to the less fortunate to help them avoid hunger. The biggest issues with food banks is the stigma attached to it. It's often believed that food banks can only be used by those who are homeless. However, families with regular incomes may also need to use the food bank, as hard times can fall on anyone. This in return allows people to reach out to those in need within the community through donation or volunteer. This video is a campaign to raise awareness for this food bank.
The action is trying to raise awareness on unhealthy food and what it does to you. There is a need on an action on this because the majority of the population of the first world country is eating a lot of these foods, but they're not really aware of how bad they are for them, or even if they are, they're just kind of ignoring it. I'd say it's a global issue, as there are fast food franchises all over the world, such as McDonald's or Subway or Burger King. It's raise awareness on the lifestyle choices that people are making and the effects it has on them. I guess the stereotype would be fat people going to places like these. However, you don't have to be fat for it to be affecting you. You can be skinny and it will still have the same health impact. Strengthening the community, but it is trying to make it healthier. Yes, it does provide information on, as I said, how what the food does to you and what the food actually, how it's cooked. In my opinion, I wouldn't say it's a campaign, but it does leave the audience to decide for themselves if they still want to continue eating such foods or not to. Build relationships, rather it kind of breaks them because it's trying to make people stop people from eating foods from McDonald's or whatnot. So it's trying to separate people from such industries. Making people healthier, which would help them with this would help them avoid health issues such as diabetes and so on, and just make them generally healthier. It is used as one of the techniques to make the audiences care for the main guy who's making the documentary on unhealthy food, by him putting himself in the shoes of people who eat that food as he eats McDonald's for 10 days, therefore showing the audiences that he cares enough to go through such a unhealthy and dangerous process to make audiences aware of what they're doing and what is happening. The video is very effective as on a personal level. To me, it really put me off fast foods for a long time. It stirred emotions by showing people what are the effects of these foods and showing them how it's made and the darker side to these franchise fast food shops.
Bowling for Columbine. It was produced by director Michael Moore, and it digs into the Columbine High School masquerade in which 12 students and 1 teacher were killed by 2 students and who then went on to commit suicide. Michael Moore projects his opinions and thoughts on gun violence, and the interviews can help elucidate his point but this documentary can be seen as a bit biased He made this documentary to raise awareness on gun violence and crimes in America.
They're very loose because pretty much anyone can get guns, so I think they should be tightened.
Have you
I have. It was pretty shocking because he goes into a bank and is basically just handed a gun and they don't really check anything, and so it's pretty shocking how easy it is.
I think it is quite a one-sided film. However, the points raised there is excellent, really, and I do agree with a lot of them. I think gun control in America is a bit lax, really, and I also think sort of the fear-mongering through the media is a huge problem there. And I definitely think, that's no way to really run a country through fear.
There's a lot of it in America, which there shouldn't be, but then if they tightened the laws or changed the laws, then there wouldn't be as much, but unless they did that, then it would be hard to change.
It makes people more trigger happy and makes people assume the worst in people, and it makes, honestly fearful